Hello everyone and welcome to today's video, and as far as you can see we will play Will the Hunter Wild Europe, but before that we hopping into the progression that we make on the life-size protoceratops sculpture, which is the part of the Lava Theme Park and Expo Dinoid project that I'm building from my own resources with free entrance for children. And the stamping and the texturing is continue, and we made quite an advance and we are proceeded to the head surface basically, and we are making this meticulous punctuation style texturing. And I know that this can be done with a stamp and whatnot, but I do not prefer that method because you are very compromised and limited to get into the wrinkles, and also I like a random placement of this skin texture, and I don't want something that is repetitive and it's done with a method that I cannot control as I can control this tool that I have in my hands. And folks, let's hop into Way of the Hunter, Wild Europe, Wild Transylvania, and let's see what we are able to pull off today regarding our scouting. And as far as you can see, I have like 3 red deer herds in this area, and during the scouting, when I opened all the outposts and everything, I cruised all around the map so I can do the hunting accordingly. I saw something, and it was a glimpse of a moment, and I had this revelation that it might be an albino. And today we are testing this new gun that I purchased from the store with in-game money, and this is the Steer monoblock 270 caliber. And folks, this is a very accurate gun. It's only for tier 5, but you can also hunt tier 6 if you are very accurate with it, and you will see that I'm mostly going for brain shots and heart shots with it. And it's very precise, especially for long range shooting. And although the kinetic energy of the gun is not proper for tier 6 animals, and this will be the subject of today's video, folks, because I was yapping again on the Discord channel, and I came across conversation between the devs and somebody. And as far as you can see, unfortunately we didn't hit the heart here, because usually when animals are leaned forward, the heart is moved in their body and it's not exactly behind the elbow as some would imagine. And although we did take a decent shot on this deer, we will probably go after her and herd manage this red deer herd basically, if we are here and we are creeping around this region. And I want to herd manage all 3 red deer herds in this area, and also convince myself if I was right or it was just an old 4-star or an old mature female, basically what I saw, and not an albino one. And so as far as you can see, I don't know what's happening in this game, folks, but either on PC and here I'm getting these low level and fitness level animals, and probably it's not only me, it's everybody. So something happened. And the other thing that I want to talk, folks, it's that I also decided to try out the blowgun, the crossbow in this game. And unfortunately, only one of the crossbows is available. It's only for tier 1 to 5, and it's not that great as far as I remember from PC. But we will try our luck here in this video and see what will be our impression. And today won't be any bow hunting. It will be more with this Steer Armored Green Brown 270, and we are going mostly for headshots because it's only tier 5 and these animals are tier 6. And as far as you can see, the placing of the shot is very accurate, and especially the slow motion, folks, it makes so much difference on mobile that I cannot praise whoever made it available, that it was a very good idea, especially on mobile, because although me playing on a huge tablet, probably most of you are playing on a phone. And as far as you can see, we missed barely the heart of this mature female. And although it is only for tier 5, this Steer 270, we managed to get a double lung piercing. And so let's collect this male also, and it's a perfect brain shot as far as you can see. And this scope, folks, is performing so well also that I will stick with this setup basically from now on. And yeah, so we are clearing up these herds and doing the herd management. And let's see this mature female. I hope it's a mature female because I didn't check through the binocular. It seems from the far through the coloration. And folks, it seems that we hit this female sometimes very long time ago with an arrow and a stomach hit, and she didn't. I died off the map anyway somehow by some reason, and we were able to manage to take her down right now with a 300-meter shot with the steer monoplug armored green brown. And yeah, so let's go and continue our journey and seek for the albino red deer if it's an albino. And we will also scout the area for other animals that have need zones around here, and it seems that we have quite a young population of mouflon, and we will leave them alone for now, and we will come back in another video and we will also scout the area, and we will see if we will be able to manage to pull off some kind of very good fitness level animal regarding mouflons also. And there's wolves and bears, folks, in this upper area of the map, and I suggest you to come here because this is the main habitat of red deer and also the brown bear. And yeah, I would be curious in your videos what's your experience and what's your map population, and if you will be able to find something rare around here, you will be able to encounter and experience in this video. And I would like to see your feedback if you have the same thing on your map, because usually spawnings are similar, especially at the beginning of the game when it's not herd managed yet. And I'm at the beginning of this game, although I opened almost everything and all the outposts, I didn't hunt too much, and should be basically more like other people's animal stock. And yeah, so coming back to the subject, folks, of the bow hunting, unfortunately something's happening, and I think we will take down this mature one also with a headshot. Yes, she just spawned and she's taken down, and it seems that it doesn't have the albino in this herd either, so we have to go and scout way more this area to convince ourselves if it was a mature one or it was indeed an albino. And coming back to the subject, folks, I want to tell you that by some odd reason they removed one of the bows from the Wild America mobile, but only on iOS, and it seems that they forget about it to remove it on Android. So I talked to the devs on the Discord channel, and it seems that they will remove it, since that bow is exclusive to Ticamon Plains, the Africa map, which is not on mobile yet. So I'm very disappointed that they will remove that bow, because for me basically this game is a different kind of experience with a bow, and if it will be available only a tier 5 compound bow, that would be very sad indeed. And as far as you can see, we managed to take another headshot, a brain shot, with this armored green brown steer 270, and I recommend you to use it because it's very accurate. And yeah, so as far as you can see, we have also bear in this area. And yeah, coming back to the subject, folks, I just started to yap again and steer up the the things, and I proposed them that at least they should offer us bow hunting DLC if they don't want to give us in-game those kind of bows that are available on PC and right from the get-go get as a base download. And I think it's fair and square if they would offer us as a separate payable DLC, because not everybody wants to play bow hunting probably in this game, and probably implementing it and programming it and whatnot and adapting to mobile, it's a lot of work indeed. And I'm not against it, but at least they should do it as a separate DLC and offer us a very wide array of bow hunting experience as it is on PC. And I know the different arrow types still won't be available, because even the bullets are not available, the ammunition for the rifles, so I can live with that. But at least the accuracy and the power of those compound bows, and especially the recurve bow, folks, I want to see in this mobile version also, because that is also very challenging and way more fun. And what I propose to them is that they should throw in some blowgun, a cold steel big bore blowgun, as I'm yapping on this channel from since the conception, and they should give it as an option to the bow hunting DLC to make that DLC pack, basically very attractive, and indeed give this game a different gameplay. And folks, I think we managed to come upon the herd that I saw from the other side of the mountain, and let's see if we are indeed right and we have an albino in this herd, or it was just this old female probably, or male, that is about to die off. And as far as you can see, folks, I can tell that it's something very white and ghosty behind that small pine tree. And folks, it seems that we have an albino indeed. And this is the ghost of the area, and it seems that it will be very interesting to follow his progression. And as far as I can tell from right here, he is not quite very high fitness level and genetics, but it will be at least a nice trophy in our lodge, and also a nice activity to monitor his development. And I will try to bring him as close to the major maximum level as possible, and hopefully we won't lose him and die off the map, because seeing these animals getting aged, especially the albinos, is very hard because of the coloration of the fur. And folks, this is what I'm missing from this game, that they should offer us some rare fur types. And also I don't want to suggest that they should give us this very I don't know how to call it, kitschy, or I don't know what is the word in English, but I don't want to see those kind of legendary and great one, the type of coloration and the exaggeration that you can see in other games that are involving grinding to obtain those kind of fur types and animals, but at least something outstanding and different from the other animals. And that would be indeed a nice touch to add to the game, and a rewarding experience. And not only albinos and melanistics, but something that is physically, it's very imposing and outstanding. They should make a modeling, a remodeling of those high level and rare animals, and offer it as exclusive for a kind of hunting rating when you achieve, and also when you do a very good herd managing. Not just the coloration should differ from these animals, because as far as I can see, the modeling is not differing that much from the rare animals as the base ones. And yeah, we probably will see in the new iteration of the game, which is next hunting adventure, I think. And yeah, so coming back, folks, to the topic with the bow hunting, I would be very sad to see this activity being nerfed, because it's nerfed if they will remove it, because it's only available for Tikkaman Plain, and it was only a mistake that living in the wild America, basically. And yeah, so probably I won't update my mobile version, because if you update your mobile version, I don't urge you to do the same as me. Probably it will fix a lot of issues, but you will lose the bow that is available right there. And yeah, this is very controversial subject, and I don't know why they are doing it in the first place, and they should leave it there, because probably by now that game is out for like almost a year, not quite a year, but at least I think more than half a year, and probably many people are already playing with those bows, and they are very pleased. And also me, who are like to play without a sight, I also suggested them that they should, rather than nerfing the whole bow hunting experience, they should enhance it as they did with the rifle hunting, adding the slow motion. They should make the view through the bow, especially when you remove the sight, a little bit zoomed, like 3 times at least, so it compensates for the pixelation and the low level of detail on mobile and the small screen. And also, when you are having the sight on, the peep sight should be made a little bit bigger, the middle hole, and they should also add a zooming effect to the middle of the peep sight, like a scope, and make also like a 3 or 4 times zoom, so it compensates for the small detail available on mobile. Because indeed it's very hard to do bow hunting on mobile, especially on small game, folks. You can barely see anything when you are hunting a rabbit or a pheasant or whatnot, and especially when they are landed. And yeah, so this is what they should do instead of nerfing the bow hunting experience, because folks, this is where this game shines. It's the many different kind of aspects, and also the many different kind of options and experience that you can have in this game in a really realistic manner, and you don't have this robotic animal movement and glitchy behavior and whatnot that other games are displaying for now, because they are not running on Unreal Engine, and they are basically not as detailed as this game it is. And you can tell, folks, that the developers of this game are very high, setting the bar very high for the level of detail and the realism, and this is what I wouldn't like to be basically affected during these modifications, but rather to see more progression than degradation. And yeah, so folks, let's see what is in this herd, and we just turn on the hunter sense because it's very hard to tell, and let's see how we'll perform this crossbow. And it seems that I missed this shot, and unfortunately, this is what I'm talking about, folks, that the bow hunting also should have this zooming effect. I mean, not an option to zoom in and out, but as soon as you deploy the bow, it should be already zoomed in somewhat to compensate for this low level of detail and small screen. And yeah, this is why it's harder to do this kind of activity, and this is why I'm yapping that it's sad that they bring only the weakest blowgun and the weakest crossbow and the weakest compound bow into this game, and they didn't bring the higher tier ones, and especially here in Wild Europe. And now they want to remove it from Wild America also, because they just left it there by mistake, and only on Android, folks, because on iOS they already removed it. And yeah, so this is not a smear campaign and nor a rebellion against the developers, but they should really consider what they are doing and don't strip us from things that are very useful and making the gameplay very diverse and fun. And yeah, they should come up with a DLC, and if you either like it or not, or it's possible or not, they should do it, because it is about the user base experience. And also there is a saying in Hungarian, our customer is our boss, basically. I don't know how you can translate it in English, but it's something like that. And they should listen to the feedback of the user base. And believe me, folks, it's not only me who are requiring these kind of things. Probably many people are doing bow hunting in this game, and I know quite a few people who are doing only bow hunting in Way of the Hunter just because of this. And I would like to see also the blowgun, as far as I told you, because I know from my own experience hunting around my house here for rodents to not damage my power tools and whatnot, what kind of different experience can a blowgun offer. And yes, I have a big bore blowgun, and folks, when my cat doesn't get the rats that are coming from the nearby farm, then I get into action and I'm having fun here. And although I do not use it for hunting, I suggest you to go to Teamworld's YouTube channel and see what a primal tool and primal hunting style it is. And folks, I would be so happy, and probably a lot of people, if we would see that kind of hunting style at least as a DLC package optional for people who want to try it and experience it. They should offer it. And let's catch up with this herd, and let's see if we will be able to take down that 2-star mature, because it seems that we missed with the crossbow. And this is why I am so saddened about the quality of this crossbow, and it's not good for tier 6 animals at all. And instead of although I did a big mistake, I'm trying it again, and it seems, folks, that it didn't make its effect again, unfortunately. And we have to use the rifle this time, and we are going for a headshot, and we don't mess around anymore with this crossbow, and it will be ejected from my loadout, and I won't use it probably anymore, because it is a very inappropriate weapon for the tier 6 animals. And this is yeah, so folks, it seems that we have two-star mature ones in this herd, and this one of them, which I didn't even realize that it's here, and this is the shot that I placed with the crossbow right before, and it seems that we messed it, and it was quite close to be a hard shot if he wouldn't move, and unfortunately it doesn't have the enough power to penetrate, and we also saved the day with a headshot, as far as you can see. And I recommend you to try this armored greenbound 270 steer gun. And let's go after that another one, two-star mature, which we heard in the first part of the video, and it seems that it's another one, and it should be here somewhere embedded. And we have a two-star adult, folks, so we have hopes in this herd to get a 5-star probably, or at least a 4. And let's see if we will be able to see the, yes, there's the two-star mature, folks, and that's the first one that I missed at the top of the mountain when we spotted this albino one. But unfortunately he's surrounded by the two-star adult one and the albino also, and I don't want to take my chance to hurt those ones because probably it would be a problem. So we have to wait and pick our spot, and it's very, very difficult right now. And as far as you can see, this is what I like about this game, folks, but it's basically like in real life. And me, who is doing a lot of wildlife photography, sometimes I'm taking pictures with my Canon SX70 HS 4K that allows me to do this kind of sneak peeks and this kind of angles through branches and everything when I cannot approach the animals. And let's take a headshot, folks, on this two-star, and we have a clear background and we won't hurt anybody. And yes, we dropped him right here and right now, and we can go and harvest him and let the rest of the herd run away and probably develop further, especially the two-star adult, basically. And yeah, so folks, yeah, hopefully they won't nerf the bow hunting in the mobile version, and they will come up with a DLC, and I would be any day available and any day willing to pay. And folks, it seems that we had hit him in the head with the compound bow, not the compound bow, the crossbow, and it didn't make its effect. And this is, folks, what I'm talking about. This crossbow is not optimal for tier 6 animals at all, and instead of nerfing this kind of experience, folks, they should bring all the crossbow and all the compound bow into this game that is available on PC as a form of a DLC, and whoever wants to buy it, who don't, and that's it. And yeah, so folks, this is the part of the map that I was hunting. This is the area where this herd it is, which has the albino. I'm curious if you have the same thing on your map. And as far as you can see, they have a secret drinking place on the side of the mountain, and you should discover it because that is their main place. So thank you for watching, folks, and see you in the next videos.